What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce, and for me today, it's actually August 4th of 2022, the day after last week's New Comic Book Day. But you guys are watching this video on August 6th of 2022. New Comic Book Day is only 2 days away for you. You guys should be so excited to get your hands on some of these books. And man, there are some really books coming out. But since I am recording this video so early, I am not caught up on any of the comics that are coming out next week, because it's impossible, because New Comic Book Day was yesterday, and I didn't have the time to do the reading, because I am going on vacation with Stephanie and the kids tomorrow to New Hampshire for a 5-day excursion in the mountains and lazy rivering and doing all kinds of fun things in the woods. It's just gonna be so much fun. I say the woods because New Hampshire is full of trees. It's where I grew up. I'm so excited to go back to my hometown and also just to go in New Hampshire because it's beautiful this time of season. So, I'm not caught up. I'm still going to give you my cover lover picks. I'm still going to give you my almost top 5. And I'm also going to give you my top 5 books that I am still super excited about. Because again, I'm only an issue behind on a lot of these books. So let's not waste any more time. Let's show you the pull list, do the cover lover books, do the almost top 5, and then the top 5 list. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and break down my pull list. Alright guys, if you watch my videos, especially my must-have pickups videos, you guys know I collect a lot of comic books. Some would say it's an issue that I have because I probably spend too much money on comics, but guys, I really love this medium so much. And last week I had 27 books, but this week I only have 16, which really isn't that bad. The sad thing is, like I said in the intro, I am not caught up on any of these books, but I'm still going to give you the books I am most excited about because I am mostly caught up on all these books. I'm only a single issue behind on all these. And there are some new number ones this week. There are 3 books and I am super excited about one of them. Can you guys guess which one? Guys, pause the video and let me know down in the comments if you guys can guess which book I am super excited that's a new number 1. Alright guys, so 16 books, 3 new number 1s, and I'm not caught up on a single one. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive into my 12. That's right, there are 12 cover lover picks this week. 12 gorgeous, amazing covers that I am super excited to get my hands on coming out this week. Alright, let's go ahead and dive in. Alright guys, let's dive into the 12 covers that are on my cover lover section for this upcoming New Comic Day, which is August 10th of 2022. I just remembered, I did not mention that in the intro. We're talking about New Comic Book Day for August 10th of 2022. Alright guys, I'm going to kick this list off with 3 covers that are on my comic book speculation recommendations cover lover section. And the first one up is The Amazing Spider-Man number 7, done by Bjorn Barends. Now you cannot get this anywhere except for eBay, and it's already going for $100. This was an exclusive and it was starting at $25 or $40 and it's already at $100, which is absolutely crazy. And the next one up is I Am Batman number 12, the 1 in 25 Jorge Molina cover. This is a gorgeous cover featuring Jace Fox as Batman and it is amazing. I love this cover. Next up is The Avengers in Moon Girl number 1, the variant cover done by Janoy Lindsay. This is an amazing cover guys, and if you see it, pick it up. This one is a must-have pickup, for speculation and also just for that amazing artwork. Alright guys, let's jump into the books that were not on my comic book speculation recommendations video. These covers I'm just absolutely in love with and I want to show them off to you guys just in case you guys would be excited to see this as well. Alright guys, so the first one up is Batman Urban Legends number 18. This series really hasn't been that good, but they have had some amazing covers, and the one that I want to show you is the cover C done by Gerardo Zaffino, and this features Etrigan, the Demon, and also Batman, and it is just absolutely awesome. And next up is Dark Crisis Worlds Without a Justice League Green Lantern number 1, the Gotham City Limit Tyler Kirkham variant featuring the Red Hood turning into a Green Lantern. That is absolutely amazing. I'm a huge Red Hood fan, and the fact that he's turning into a Green Lantern in this is awesome. So stinking cool. Next up is 8 Billion Genies number 4, the cover B, the Kristen Ward variant cover, which features a person like opening up his chest like Superman, but we see the genie there. Such a cool idea. Next up is Deceased War of the Undead Gods number 1, the cover C done by Dan Mora, and it is just absolutely amazing. This is such a cool cover. There is this trade dress version and there's also a Virgin variant. I like the trade dress more, but guys, let me know down in the comments, which one do you prefer, the trade dress or the Virgin. Next up is Ghost Rider Vengeance Forever #1, the cover A done by Bjorn Barends. Guys, this artist is doing such amazing covers at Marvel Comics right now. This one is just gorgeous, and you really need to see it close up to see all the detail that he's put in this Ghost Rider's back. It is so stinking cool. Next up is X-Men Legends #1, the cover A done by Carrie Andrews. Guys, I am a huge Carrie Andrews fan. I know some of you guys commented last time when I showed this cover off because they said Beastfoot looks all weird. I don't care about that. This cover just looks so freaking cool. Yes, Beastfoot looks a little weird, but guys, look at the rest of the cover. Don't let that distract you. This cover is so gorgeous. Next up is Love Everlasting #1, the cover B done by Clayman, and there's also a black and white version, which I think is like a 1 in 100. Whatever it is, I'll put down here. But guys, this cover is so gorgeous. Clayman is just, come on, it's Clayman. He does such amazing art. All right, guys, I have 2 covers left. I really like this next one. This is Samurai Doggy #1, the Incentive Doe variant. This comic sounds so cool. I sadly did not pre-order it. I'm going to try to get my hands on it. And guys, if you see this cover out at your local LCS, snag it for me and I will send you the money and you can ship it to me because I really want this cover, and especially this book because again, I didn't pull it on my previous list. So guys, help me out. And last but not least is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle #8, not #9. #9 was on my comic book speculation recommendations video. This is #8, done by Roche Best. This is the cover K, the limited Virgin cover. The regular version is white, but this has a black background, and this is a sexy, gorgeous, amazing. I love it. And it's the final book on our cover lover section, guys. What did you think of all those covers? Are you guys picking up any of those covers based on the cover art alone and not reading it? Because guys, so many of those books I am actually not picking up, but I'm gonna grab them because they are cover lover worthy. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the news section. Welcome to the Almost Top 5. Alright guys, there are 4 books on the Almost Top 5. I'm going to briefly touch upon each of these, why they almost made the list, but guys, these books are really good. You should be reading them. They just didn't make my must-have pickups, which are my top 5 books. Alright guys, the first one up is Amazing Spider-Man #7. I'm almost caught up on this. I just got issue 6 in the mail yesterday. It's a big fatty, but guys, what really intrigues me about this book is they are introducing a new Spider-Man suit that was made by Oscorp, which is really intriguing. Next up is Batgirls #9. I've liked Batgirl since issue #1. If you guys start reading it and you just want a fun Batman family style book, this one is for you. Next up is I Am Batman #12. This is a really intriguing story featuring Jace Fox as Batman, and he's in New York City. And I really like what they're doing with him in New York City. It's really cool because he's working with the New York Police Department in solving crimes. And there's some tensions there because some of the police force wants to work with him and others don't. Guys, you really just gotta check this out. It's really fun, and the villain in it is amazing. Next up, in the last book on my almost top 5 is Prodigy #2. And the reason why this book is on the list because I didn't read issue #1 and I didn't read volume #1. I just love Mark Millar. Mark Millar makes some really fun stories. His most recent book that I really enjoyed was The Magic Order. That was volume 2, and volume 3 just came in the mail yesterday as well with Spider-Man, so I'm really excited to read that. And Mark Millar is just one of my favorite writers. He really brings it home for me. I know some people don't like him, but I really enjoy him. Alright guys, those are the books on my almost top 5. Let's go ahead and dive in to my top 5 must-have pickups for this upcoming new comic day, which is only 2 days away for you guys, and that is August 10th of 2022. Alright guys, the book that's in my #5 spot on my top 5 must-have pickups is Jane Foster in The Mighty Thor #3, written by Torin Gorbeck and art by Michael Dowling. Now, this was actually a book that I wasn't super duper excited about when issue #1 came out. I was picking up mainly because I really liked Jane Foster as Thor, and they were supposed to put her back in the mantle in this issue just for a little while, and they actually did that, and it's really cool. So the whole idea behind this book is that Thor is off planet somewhere and he's stuck and he can't get out, and he sends Mjolnir, which now has the soul of his dad in it, in case you didn't know, which is also really cool. So Odin, his soul, is stuck in the hammer, and he throws it to Earth, and it finds Jane Foster. And now she is the Valkyrie, of course, so she has the power of the Valkyrie, and now she has Mjolnir, and she can turn into Thor as well, and she needs to go and free Thor. But also, all the bad guys from the 7 realms are attacking Asgard again. When is Asgard ever gonna get a break? But guys, this book is just really fun. Torin Gorbeck is doing a great job in writing this book. You guys should give this book a chance. It really took me by surprise how much I really enjoyed this book. So that is in the #5 spot. What book landed in my #4 spot? Alright guys, the book that's in my number 4 spot is another Marvel book, which is the second Marvel book on this list, which really rarely happens because there's really not that many good Marvel books. But guys, The Punisher issue number 5 comes out this week on New Comic Day, and this is written by Jason Aaron and art by Paul Azteca. The art has been fantastic in this book, and the writing has been really good. This is nothing like Jason Aaron's Avengers run, which is wacky and crazy, and no one's actually reading that book. But guys, The Punisher is really good. We get to see him as one of the key members of the Hand. You know that villain group that, like, you know, the Daredevil deals with a lot? Well, he's one of the key members of the Hand now, and they're building him up to be like this god killer type being, which is super duper cool because we get to see him kill so many crazy things, and he's going up against Ares. So cool. But the main thing in this book, and the reason why he's part of the Hand, is because the Hand has raised his wife from the dead, and I also believe they're trying to raise his children from the dead as well. I believe that's really what started in the end of issue number 3, so I gotta read issue number 4 to see what actually happened, and I know Ares was pissed at the Punisher and he was gonna go after him. So I can't wait to read issue number 4 and then issue number 5, and this is just a really fun book, especially if you are a Jason Aaron fan, and this is just, yeah, this is good writing by Jason. Alright guys, let's find out what my number 3 book is. Alright guys, the only indie on my top 5 list is Slumber number 6. This is written by Tyler Burton Smith and art by Vanessa Cardinale, and this is just a really fun book. Again, I didn't read issue number 5, but I've read issues number 1 through 4, and this is just a crazy, crazy concept for a book. So, the whole idea of this book is that a woman can go into people's dreams and murder their nightmares so that way they don't have these nightmares anymore. But we find out there's so much more to this world. There actually is a serial killer killing people in their dreams, and they really die in real life. And this character has been part of the main character's life this whole time. And the main reason why she does this whole nightmare killing is to find this nightmare murderer type being. It's really cool. The artwork in this book is fantastic. It's crazy. It's kooky because, you know, they're dealing with nightmares and they got all these crazy creatures. You guys should definitely be reading this book. It's a really, really fun book. I love it. And guys, it's my number 3 book. What is my number 2? Well, let's not wait any more time. Let's find out what it is right now. Alright guys, my number 2 book is obviously going to be The Jurassic League, issue number 4, written by Daniel Warren Johnson and Juan Gideon, and art by Juan Gideon and Daniel Warren Johnson. Daniel Warren Johnson is one of my favorite creators. He really is. His writing style is just so good. It's almost like he's writing specifically stories for me that I really, really enjoy, because I'm really, really enjoying Jurassic League. I'm really, really enjoying Do a Powerbomb. I loved Wonder Woman Dead Earth. I loved his Beta Ray Bill story. Everything he puts out, I really enjoy, and this is a really fun take on the Justice League. They're dinosaurs and they're fighting dinosaur villains. What more do you need to know? It's a must-have pickup, and it's in my number 2 spot. And guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's find out what my number 1 book for this upcoming New Comic Day, which is August 10th of 2022. Alright guys, the book that I am most excited about is Deceased: War of the Undead Gods number 1. This is the start of volume 3 of Deceased, the final volume, which I'm both super excited to read, but also super sad that the fact that this is the final volume of the story, because if you guys have not read this, you are missing out. The whole idea of this book is that there is a zombie plague and it's decimating the superheroes in the world of the DC universe, and you just get to see heroes after heroes and villains after villains die, and they die gruesome ways. I think the best death of all of them was the Flash and Superman. Such cool deaths. Yes, spoiler. I guess I just spoiled it for some of you. The Flash and Superman are undead now, but it is so cool. So cool. Check out this book, guys. This is the final volume, so if you guys are not caught up on this series, go all the way back. Read trade number 1, which is the first volume, issues 1 through 8. Read the second trade, which is issues 9 through 16, and now you will be caught up, and you'll be able to read the final 8 issues and get super excited for me every single week, week after week, and there's some really cool covers for this. Not their best, but there are some really cool covers for issue number 1. I'm super excited for this. You guys are excited for this. I know you are, and that is the end of this video. We're ending it on a banger. Deceased: War of the Undead Gods, the final 8 issues. I can't wait. I can't wait. Alright guys, let's wrap this video up, because I could probably yell at you for a lot longer of why you want to and need to and should pick up Deceased: War of the Undead Gods number 1, but you guys don't want that. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Alright guys, you guys made it to the end of the video. You guys know what that means. You guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and Stephanie in these videos. You guys have no idea how much it means to me and Stephanie that you guys actually watch these videos. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below letting me know what your top 5 books that you're most excited about coming out next week, what your cover lover picks are. Or do you have an almost top 5? Let me know down in the comments. Alright guys, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notification, and smash that like button. And last but not least, if you guys are not channel members and you'd like to become a channel member and support Stephanie and I just a little bit more, you guys become a channel member for just $4.99 a month. But that's not all. You guys get an entry into our end of the month giveaway, which is a mystery box filled with at least 15 comic books that are worth way over $50, and that will go to one lucky channel member at the end of every single month. Alright guys, that is it for me. I need to go get packed for my vacation. This is dropping on Monday. Have a great new comic book day, and I'll see you guys on Thursday with my comic book speculation recommendations video. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace.